On this edition of Business Africa, we meet women bossing Twitter timeline across the continent. Also on this show, two sides of the COVID-19 coin, a contact tracing app in Ethiopia, and the pandemic's impact on used vehicle sales in Togo. A team of researchers in Ethiopia has designed an app that can be used in contact tracing for COVID-19. According to developers, DEBO app, phones of users within 2 meters of each could use Bluetooth to exchange critical data, including name, sex, location, and who one has been in contact with. The information can then be shared with users with health authorities in cases of confirmation of a positive case. Here's more to that story.
A call center at the Ethiopia Public Health Institute in Addis Ababa. At the moment, this is one of the epicenters for tracking and tracing COVID-19 cases in the country.
Somebody will call and says, I have contact with somebody, and we verify that information. If that person is positive, we send it.
Rapid response teams are dispatched to test suspected cases. If positive, they are then made to isolate either at home or in a health facility. But Addis Alemayo and his team at EUNET Communications have developed a contact tracing app, which they claim will make identifying cases easier and less time-consuming.
For example, I'm using a public transport. In public transport, I don't know the driver, a nearby person, or a taxi caller. But if those persons are using DEBO, if their Bluetooth is on, so that we can trace it easily within 2 meter radius, both phones exchange code, that code will be registered on their phone.
People can then choose to offer the information to health authorities.
All data filled and registered by DEBO are stored on the person's phone, and this also supports the privacy issue to the user.
Other countries like China, Taiwan, Japan, South Korea, and most recently England are now using contact tracing apps to help try and keep outbreaks of COVID-19 under control. So far, South Africa is the only African country to have launched a smartphone app for contact tracing. Researchers here hope that Ethiopia will be next. But there is a problem. Only about 15 million people out of a population of over 100 million own a smartphone. This means that the app may not be seen as the primary tool for contact tracing. Addis and his team are still waiting for response from the Ministry of Health. Coletta Njohi, AfricaNews in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
That's it for Business Africa this week. Kudos to the African influential women. And remember, there's always two sides to every story, including COVID-19 pandemic. Work hard to be part of the positive side. Thanks for watching the show, and bye for now.